Good morning, children. Children, today we'll discuss next topic of chapter number 4, that is torque on a current loop which is placed in a uniform magnetic field. So let us see how much torque is acting on a current loop which is placed in a uniform magnetic field. Children, as you all know that torque is a kind of turning effect of force. Torque is what? It is a turning effect of force which acts at two different points having different in direction. So let us see. So torque experienced by a current loop. Here we have taken the shape of the loop is rectangular, which is placed in a uniform magnetic field. So let us see PQRS is a current loop which is placed in a uniform magnetic field. See, the direction of magnetic field is you may say from left to right. This is the direction of the blue arrow gives here the direction of magnetic field, and here PQRS is a current loop which is placed in the magnetic field. Here the nature of magnetic field is uniform. So let us consider the length of this rectangular loop is L, small l, and the width of the same rectangular loop is B. So let us place this rectangular loop in uniform magnetic field in such a way that the plane of rectangular loop, the plane of current loop, you may say, making an angle theta with the direction of magnetic field. You can see in this diagram, this is the direction of magnetic field and this is the plane of the current loop. See, the direction, or you may say the angle between the plane of current loop and the direction of magnetic field is theta. So let us see, let theta be the angle between the plane of the loop and the direction of magnetic field. The axis of the coil is perpendicular to the magnetic field. This is the axis about which this current loop, you may say rectangular current loop, is to be rotating. So this will be this perpendicular line, this dotted line, you may say, will be the axis of rotation. So this axis is perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. Now children, let us calculate the force acting on SP, this side. See, the direction of current is from S to P and the direction of magnetic field line is from left to right. So since this conductor is carrying a current and which is placed in a magnetic field, then we know that when a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, then that current carrying conductor experience a kind of force. And what will be the magnitude of force? We have studied in our previous class, that is F is equals to IL cross B, or F is equals to ILB sin theta. So in this way we can write the magnitude of force acting on side SP. And how can we calculate the direction of magnetic force acting on this arm SP? So it's very simple. We can use Fleming's left hand rule to know the direction of force acting on arm SP. See, this is the direction of B and this is the direction of electric current. So by stretching our fingers of left hand, we can able to calculate, we can able to know the direction of magnetic force acting on this arm SP, and it will be upward, it will be upward. आप ट्राई करिएगा फ्लेमिंग के लेफ्ट हैंड रूल से, आप देखेंगे साइड SP पर जो फोर्स लगेगा मैग्नेटिक फोर्स वो ऊपर की तरफ होगा. सो हियर F of SP is the magnitude of force acting on SP. So what will be its magnitude? F of SP is equals to I B cross B. Instead of L cross B, here we had taken the breadth of this rectangular sheet is B, तो L की जगह हम B सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देंगे. So ये हो जाएगा बेटा I in bracket B cross B. सो मैग्नीट्यूड के फॉर्म में इसको हम लिख सकते हैं F of SP is equals to I small b capital B of sin theta. In the same way we can calculate the direction of direction and magnitude of force acting on side QR will be, यहाँ पर देखिए मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन तो सेम है लेकिन करंट की डायरेक्शन अपोजिट हो गई. यहाँ पर भी जब आप फ्लेमिंग के लेफ्ट हैंड रूल से जब आप फोर्स की डायरेक्शन कैलकुलेट करने फाइंड आउट करने जाएंगे तो आप देखेंगे फोर्स इस आर्म QR पर डाउनवर्ड की तरफ लगेगा, तो उसका मैग्नीट्यूड भी हम लिख सकते हैं. पहले आप वेक्टर फॉर्म में लिखिए F of QR इज इक्वल्स टू I इन ब्रैकेट B क्रॉस B स्मॉल b क्रॉस कैपिटल B. सो इन मैग्नीट्यूड वी कैन राइट I स्मॉल b कैपिटल B साइन ऑफ थीटा. तो आप देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर साइड SP और साइड QR पर जो फोर्स मैग्नेटिक फोर्स लग रहा है उसका मैग्नीट्यूड क्या है I स्मॉल b कैपिटल B साइन ऑफ थीटा. बट डायरेक्शन क्या है, SP पर लगने वाले फोर्स की डायरेक्शन अपवर्ड है, QR साइड पर लगने वाले फोर्स की डायरेक्शन डाउनवर्ड है. तो होगा क्या, C forces F of SP and F of QR are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, and they, what will happen then, they cancel out each other. Moreover, they acts along the same line of action and hence do not produce torque. ये SP पर फोर्स ऊपर की तरफ लग रहा है, कितना सेम, कितना है I स्मॉल b कैपिटल B साइन ऑफ थीटा. QR पर फोर्स किधर लग रहा है, डाउनवर्ड, बट मैग्नीट्यूड सेम है तो एक दूसरे को ये कैंसिल कर देंगे. मोर ओवर देयर विल नॉट बी एनी काइंड ऑफ टॉर्क प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय F of SP एंड F of QR. ओके, अब हमारे पास दो साइड और बची हैं, PQ और SR. देखते हैं PQ पर कितना फोर्स लगने वाला है. सेम प्रोसेस है बेटा, आप समझ सकते हैं. F of QR will be equals to I L cross B YL, because here we have taken the length of this current loop is L, here PQ is L, SR is also L. So F of PQ is equals to I L cross B, मैग्नीट्यूड के फॉर्म में हम लिख सकते हैं I L B साइन ऑफ थीटा. यहाँ पर हम देखेंगे कि मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ C, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज इन दिस, and what will be the direction of L that is area vector. L ये है, this is the length, so this is the current loop PQRS. इसका एरिया कितना होगा बेटा, L into B. L cross B, this will gives the area of this rectangular loop और इनमें से current loop. तो इसका एरिया वेक्टर कहाँ होगा, एरिया वेक्टर आप लोग ध्यान से सुनिएगा, एरिया वेक्टर हमेशा प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर होता है. सो दिस विल बी द एरिया वेक्टर, दिस इज B. एरिया वेक्टर इस प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर होगा. कहने का मतलब ये है कि A और B, एरिया वेक्टर और B के बीच का एंगल जो है, आप थोड़ा समझने का प्रयास करिएगा, ये 90 डिग्री है. सो यहाँ साइन 90 हम सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देंगे. फाइनली हमको मिलेगा ILB. इन द सेम वे द फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन साइड RS, that is f of RS is equals to I L cross B. सो मैग्नीट्यूड के फॉर्म में इसको हम लिख सकते हैं f of RS is equals to ILB sin 90, that is ILB. सो यहाँ पर बच्चों हम देखेंगे कि here the force f of PQ and f of RAS being equal in magnitude, यहाँ भी फोर्स इक्वल है बट अपोजिट इन डायरेक्शन. कंडीशन वही है, मैग्नीट्यूड फोर्स का मैग्नीट्यूड यहाँ सेम है बट डायरेक्शन अपोजिट है. व्हाट डज इट मीन्स? इट मीन्स दे कैंसिल आउट ईच अदर एंड डू नॉट प्रोड्यूस एनी ट्रांसलेशनल मोशन. मतलब लीनियर मोशन ये प्रोड्यूस नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि ये एक दूसरे को कैंसिल आउट कर दे रहे हैं. बट यहाँ एक चीज़ जो इम्पोर्टेंट है जो आपको समझना है, बट दे एक्ट अलॉन्ग डिफरेंट लाइन ऑफ एक्शन. एफ ऑफ क्यू आर ये पी क्यू साइड पर लग रहा है और एफ ऑफ आर एस ये साइड आर एस पर लग रहा है. व्हाट डज इट मीन्स? इट मीन्स दे एक्ट्स अलॉन्ग डिफरेंट लाइन ऑफ एक्शन एंड हेंस they can able to produce torque about the axis of coil. So F of PQ and F of RS, they are acting on different point, means their line of action is different. Their magnitude is same but their direction is different. They are acting in different line of action. So what will happens? They can able to produce torque. ये torque produce कर देंगे. और torque होता क्या है बेटा? Torque is the turning effect of force. So what will happens? This current loop, rectangular current carrying loop, it will starts now rotating. So if it will starts rotating, then what will be the torque? That's what we have to find out. See, therefore we can say that torque experienced by the coil, torque होता क्या है? Torque is equals to force into perpendicular distance. Here what will be the perpendicular distance? Pn will be the perpendicular distance. Okay, so torque tau is equals to ILB. फोर्स हम लिख लेंगे, फोर्स का मैग्नीट्यूड ILB. This is the magnitude of force, this much is the magnitude of force. Okay, and then perpendicular distance, this perpendicular distance, suppose this is angle theta, so we have to apply cosine of theta, that is cos theta is equals to, you know, B by H. B is Pn, and what is H? Hypotenuse is PS. It means Pn upon PS is equals to cos theta. So what will be Pn? Pn is equals to PS cos theta. PS is B. So perpendicular distance Pn will be B cos theta. I hope you all can able to understand. So B cos theta ये हो जाएगा. Further we can write tau is equals to ILB small b capital B cos of theta. And further tau, this tau is a representation of torque. Torque can be represented by letter tau. So tau is equals to I L into B. This is the area. Length into breadth will be area. So L into B we can replace it by A B cos of theta. So tau is equals to NIAB cos theta, where N is the total number of turns in this current loop. हमने एक टर्न लेकर ये डेरिवेशन किया हुआ है. Suppose there are n turns in a current loop, then this n will be the number of turns. So NIAB cos of theta, where n is the number of turns. So let us consider if theta is the angle between the normal to the coil and the direction of magnetic field, then if theta क्या है? If theta is the angle between normal to the coil is this, coil का normal और magnetic field के बीच अगर हम एंगल थीटा एज्यूम करें तो फिगर में आप देख सकते हैं दिस इज डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, और ये प्लेन जो है रेक्टेंगुलर प्लेन, इसका परपेंडिकुलर ये है. सपोज दिस परपेंडिकुलर एरिया वेक्टर मेकिंग ए फाई एंगल विद द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. सो हम इस डायग्राम से देख सकते हैं. सो दिस टोटल इज द मेजर ऑफ 90 डिग्री. It means phi plus theta equals to 90. Here we can write phi plus theta is equals to 9, that is theta is equals to 90 minus phi. So tau is equals to I AB cos of this theta can be replaced by 90 minus theta. Why? Because theta is equals to 90 minus phi. So इस theta की जगह हम क्या लिख सकते हैं 90 minus phi. And you know cos of 90 minus phi is equals to sin of phi. So tau is equals to NIAB sin of phi. Hence the torque experienced by current loop will be how much? NIAB sin of phi. Here one thing you have to note down. And what is that important thing? See, one must be very careful in using the formula in terms of cos or sin, since it depends on the angle taken, whether the plane of the coil or the normal of the coil, that you are supposed to remember. So further there are two, so formula हमको क्या मिला? Tau is equals to NIAB sin of phi. So there are two important cases that you are supposed to remember. So let us see. See, this is the torque in vector form. Tau is equals to NIAB sin of phi. That is tau is equals to NIAB sin of phi into n cap, where n cap is a unit vector normal to the plane of the loop. So further it can be written as tau is equals to NI A cross B. So AB sin theta can be written as in its vector form A cross B, or tau is equals to n m cross B. Why? Because m is equals to I. It should be small I. I is equals m is equals to I into A is the magnetic dipole moment. So I into A can be replaced by capital M. Capital M is, remember here, capital M is magnetic dipole moment. So this is another form of torque experienced by a current loop, that is tau is equals to n in bracket m cross B. It can also be written as tau is equals to n mb sin of phi. Okay, see, there are two important cases that you are supposed to remember. Case 1, if phi is equals to 0, means what does it means? If the direction of, see here, if the direction of magnetic field and the direction of area vector are in a line, are making an angle 0 degree, means if measure of this angle phi is 0, इसका क्या मतलब है कि जो करंट लूप है वो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन में ही अगर रखा गया हो तो उस पर लगने वाला टॉर्क कितना होगा? चूंकि फाई 0 हो जाएगा, फाई 0 होने से साइन 0 क्या हो जाएगा बेटा? 0 हो जाएगा, तो टॉर्क विल बी 0. So this is the minimum torque. So what will be the condition of minimum torque? If phi is 0, tau is 0. Second case, if phi is equals to 90 degree, it means if area vector, this area vector is making a right angle with the magnetic field. So what will happen? The phi will be 90 degree, and in this case sin 90 becomes 1, then tau, that is torque, will be maximum, that is tau maximum is equals to Ni, it should also be small I, NIAB. So this is two very important case. When phi is 0, tau is 0, when phi is 90, tau is maximum, that is NIAB. See here, unit B, the SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla, and the SI unit of current is ampere, that is A. So area is in meter square, then what will be the SI unit of torque? It will be Newton meter. So one more thing that you are supposed to remember, the above formulas for torque can be used for any loop irrespective of its shape. This formula can also be applicable for the shape of for a circular shape, for any kind of shape. This that is tau is equals to NIAB sin of phi, this formula remains same. So in this way, this topic now has been completed. So I hope you all can able to understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, and thank you. God bless you.